Right on. We have our fucking intro.
There we go.
Our first F-bomb, 2 seconds in. Let's just get that
Did we
out of
really?
the way. I just did. I have a problem. Well,
No,
hey, we are back.
Welcome back.
The classic line.
Yeah. Happy New
The
Year.
NDK Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We have,
Well, we don't have merch, but I was going to say our merch.
yeah, I mean, we could get you one. We could sell it to you if you want one, but
Yeah.
that's we have a name.
Yeah.
We have a mug. Well, there's more than one mug, but we just only have the one today. We'll have more mugs.
The prototype.
Yeah, we'll have more mugs. This is our first recording.
First pod of the new year.
Regular podcast of the new year. And since we launched, really.
Yeah, that's true.
So for those of you who are still following along, thank you.
Thank you so much.
There's a lot more of you than I thought there would be. It's great. The support's been awesome. If you've been wondering why some of the content was a little bit stale, it's because we had recorded a lot of that stuff early on to try and get us through the holidays for scheduling and whatnot. So thank you for sticking around. But from now on, it's going to be fresher.
Yeah.
We're going to try and keep a schedule that keeps things a little fresher. And we want to hear from you if you're out there listening still. What do you want us to talk about? Give us ideas. Send us your questions. Like, you're out there.
Yeah.
We're
And
making
if
this
you
for
know
the
us,
people that are out there.
Yeah. And if you know us, like different things that you've experienced with us, if you want us to talk about, or topics you want to cover, or things that you think are hilarious or not hilarious, or, you know, whatever, like, we're open to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like, send us your thoughts, your comments, your critiques.
Yeah. Oh, future segment.
Oh,
Teaser. We would like to have Dana's father on. He would like to give us his critiques.
yeah. So he watched the first episode, and he watched the first episode, and he goes, "I've got some critiques. Can I call in?" And
And he can. We have the technology to do that, and we look forward to having him on. So look out, everyone, in the future. We're going to have some future critiques from Roger.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. So, I mean, yeah, we are recording. This is our first recording of the new year.
Yeah.
So we might as well cover a bit of that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
that time of year.
I don't know about you, but I know I'm going through some holiday detox right now. Yeah.
You try.
Big time. Well, like, between Christmas and New Year's, it's this weird time, like, up is down. You don't know what day it is, what's going on.
Right.
And Christmas was in the middle of the week this year. And oh my goodness, the food, the drinks.
The drinks.
The drinks.
The drinks.
And more drinks.
Yeah.
And like, holidays bring out the best and worst in everybody. They really do. So, yeah, I'm sure everybody's noticed, like, walking around the malls and things like that. Some people are really nice and some people aren't. Like,
Some people aren't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like when you're making your purchases and stuff and you go up to the till and they're like, "Oh, do you want to make a donation to XYZ charity?" And you say no for whatever reason. And then you get the kind of the up and down, like or like a comment like, "Oh, don't you want to support this charity?" It's like, you don't know that I don't. Like, and I could have just given to 3 stores before I got here. Like, you don't know. I don't need your judgment at this holiday time. And like, if I give to everyone, if I give to every till that I'm rocking up to, pretty soon I'm going to be a part of the people who need that, to need that charity. Like,
Absolutely. First of all, I want to say I'm always the one that needs the charity. Like, if we could put my name on the list, if we could just donate to me just a little bit, it goes a long way. Just a cup of coffee a day, you know, just a cup of coffee a day. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen the South Park episode called Safe Space, where like Randy gets harassed at like the Whole Foods or whatever on the till every time he goes shopping, and he just like gets so over, he like donates $1, and then they like celebrate him donating $1.
yeah.
It's just, that's one of my favorite South Park episodes. And if you haven't seen that one, YouTube, whatever you kids get into these days, check that one out. It's worth it. But I used to donate to all those stupid things. McDonald's Roundup, this, that, and that, the Roundup, and you want to do this and do that. And I got used to saying no to that recently because here's why. I support all those causes. Mm-hmm. They all need the money, and I get that. But what's really going on here is these businesses that are asking you to donate to whatever, name your cause. All they're doing is they're bundling up your money, and they're going to make themselves one big donation under their name, and then they're going to get the tax write-off. So now we're going to have these rich companies getting tax write-offs because you donated for them. That's why I don't do it at the store anymore. If you want to donate to someone, donate to the cause yourself. Then you get the tax write-off if that's what you're looking for. But also, like, you're not getting the rich richer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're taking your donation, which is awesome, but they're using that as their tax write-off. And so now they make more money every year.
Well, and a point that I was going to bring up is that I also heard that big companies, they just make a donation, and then they ask if you want to. I heard your stomach.
Did you?
That was hilarious.
That is awesome. Shout out to these microphones.
Yeah.
Road.
Yeah, exactly. That they make a donation and then they just ask you if you want to donate, and then they recoup what they donated. And if you end up donating more, then that's just for them.
Right.
I could be wrong about that.
Could be. But that's where I'm at.
I wonder. Yeah. So same here. Like, I'll make a donation.
Yeah.
To the actual. Same here. It feels like I'm not donating to the third party. I'm just going to donate to the charity.
The charity.
And like sometimes I do.
Yeah.
And I don't always say no. But when I do say no, like, I'm not about to feel fucking bad for saying no.
Absolutely
like,
not.
You don't know me. You don't know my finances, whatever. Like, don't get all like Mrs. Lovejoy on me and be like, won't somebody please think of the children?
Well, I'd be surprised if any of those cashiers actually gave a fuck. Like,
some of them do.
Because they have to ask everybody. They get told to ask everyone.
I get that.
I used to work at a restaurant. We had to ask, do you want cheese on your toast? And would you like to, you upsell, right?
Yeah,
you get
for sure.
You have to do it. Do I care if you say no? No.
No.
I know that you don't want me to ask, but here we are.
And same here. I've had retail jobs and we have to ask stuff too. And if you say no, then it's no. Like, I always joke at those types of situations, well, they just pay me the big bucks to ask, right? So just so that you know, I really do not care whether your answer is yes or no. I'm just paid to ask you. And so I'm just asking. But yeah, I have experienced like the up and down and the, oh, okay. And I don't appreciate it at all. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that at all.
Yeah.
And then speaking of also the worst, so the other night I was leaving my part-time job and I was giving a coworker a ride home. So I was walking in front of her. And anyway, this pretty obviously Eastern European older lady drove past us, but she like got so close, and I wasn't even in like an intersection, like not where active traffic would be. I was pretty far over because I'm not a jerk like that. Like, I stay to the side, I cross quickly, like I don't dick around. Anyway, like, she got real close to us and she's just staring as she drives past. And at first I just smiled because I'm just, like, I'm just off in my own world. So I'm not really even paying attention. Yeah. And then she just continues to stare and scowl. And all of a sudden I'm like, can I fucking help you, bitch? Like, what do you want to do? And then again, she just drives off so slow. Like, and she even exited the whole parking lot super slow. My coworker's like, that was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I don't know what her problem was. Like, we weren't in her way. I didn't even see her when we left, like when we crossed like the main place. Like, I don't even know where she came from. Like, just this old lady coming out of nowhere to give you the stink eye, the drive-by stink eye. Like, what the hell?
As old ladies do.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Ugh.
What'd you do? Can you hear that?
Yes.
That's wild. Man, I'm starving over here. Speaking of donations, like I need food. You know. What'd you do on New Year's
and I was just gonna say, and you can't. It's not even just the weather, because if you guys don't know, but it's like so shit outside right now.
Snowing like a motherfucker.
Classic Canadian winters happening outside right now. So you could pass it off as like, oh, this is an old house.
Yeah,
but no,
creaky,
I can hear it.
No, it's just me straight up.
Yeah, no, New Year's was really good.
Yeah.
Friends of mine, shout out Janie and Merlin for hosting. They hosted all of us,
Nice.
big group of people, and all their kids and stuff like that. Like, it was a full house, but it was a great time. The kids had a blast. We had a blast. It was a great time. Yeah, it was a little bit more low key, but it was still really good.
In town?
Oh yeah, of course.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. So it was in town, yeah. But I didn't want to drive because I wanted to have a good time, and you shouldn't drink and drive ever.
Never.
But I knew that, people there, like ride programs and stuff like that, would be like thick that night, right? So I was like, I'm taking a cab home, blah, blah, blah. I did. When the cabbie showed up, I scanned that fucking car to make sure. Because if it was a Tesla, the record button was going on and the Toyota compliments were coming out.
Yeah.
But it was actually a very nice Toyota.
So it worked out. It was
it worked
nice
out.
Toyota, and he just accepted the compliment and was thrilled to hear it.
Yeah. Oh, but it was really weird because, like, you'd make like general conversation like you would, you know, in a cab, and he would take his time and he would do this. It's really good.
Whoa.
And I'm in the front seat, but he'd be driving and you'd ask him a question and yeah, it's good.
You ride front seat?
Well, there was two others in the back.
Okay.
And we're not all fitting back there.
Nah, that makes sense, I guess.
So, just is what it is.
Hey, it's just a really nice Toyota.
Yeah, it's just a really nice Toyota.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
What about you guys?
Well, I didn't get up to too much. We just hung around the house.
You and the ladies?
Me and the ladies. Yeah. Hannah and Janine. And
yeah,
we didn't. Didn't get up to much. Had some
I really
drinks.
hope you don't edit these gurgles out.
Might as well keep them here, jeez. Welcome to the studio. This is what you get, you know?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. No, we didn't do a whole lot. So that was nice, though. Like, usually, you got plans or whatever, and there's nothing wrong with having plans. Like, it's fun to go do stuff, but after like, the Christmas, we had seen enough people, and Janine had been sick the whole time, so we weren't going anywhere because she was down with the sickness.
Well, that's awesome. Well, and I kind of think New Year's is such a bullshit one. Like,
it's fun though.
I kind of do. Like, and I say that just because I think that there's way too much hype for it. Way too much hype.
Mm-hmm.
Way too much hype that you have to plan something. There has to be a party. It's got to be amazing. You got to ring in the new year. Oh my God, who are you gonna kiss? Who are you not gonna kiss?
Yeah.
So. And it's always last minute. It's always a fucking scramble. But there's always been, especially when you're younger, like a lot more like pressure and hype on New Year's that I just think is total bullshit to have like the best night ever.
Oh, you're never gonna have the best night ever. And I have so many bad New Year's Eve stories. Like, I think most people have more bad than good.
Send us in your bad New Year's Eve stories.
I've got the worst one, but I can't say it here on the internet.
Okay, fair enough.
It will upset some people, but there were people there and they know what I'm talking about. So laugh it up that I didn't tell that story, everybody.
Yeah. Sounds like you're probably lucky.
Yeah. Oh, man. I've had some good New Year's parties, though, for sure.
Oh, same. Bullshit New Year's, great New Year's, mediocre New Year's. Like, I've had them all.
Yeah, don't put any pressure on it. That's the best, right?
It is.
Because if you put it on a pedestal, you're going to be disappointed. Just be like, we're having New Year's and we'll see how she goes.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun to celebrate it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
When I was younger, like everyone, like my family or my grandparents, they'd stay up and they'd watch it. Like, the Happy New Year. You got Dick Clark, Happy New Year. Yeah. And all that. It's all right. But
I remember we always used to go to the movies New Year's Eve night.
Did you?
We always used to go to the movie theater. Probably because like you get together so early, especially if you have kids. Well, let's get together for dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do? That's like an 8-hour span. Like that's a full shift. What are you going to do? Oh, okay, let's go to the movies. Like that'll kill some time. Like that's a great idea. We had a good time. And then we'd always come back to somebody's house and ring in the New Year, snacks, games.
Yeah.
Parents at one side of the house. Kids at the other side, like, are in the basement just fucking around. And no one came to check on you unless there was tears or, like, really bad screams, not good screams.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a party.
Or if you heard something break.
Everyone's having a party. Something I could never do is go to Times Square. Those people that go there every New Year, those people are on another level of, like, nutcase.
You know, like, some of them are wearing diapers, eh?
I've heard.
Because you got to show up so early and you can't leave. Absolutely not. Like,
no.
That sounds terrible to me.
For what?
For what is correct?
To see like the screen and the ball, I guess. But then the only show you're going to see is whatever Ryan Seacrest is talking about and like whoever else is
amazing.
I even noticed this the other hand. Was it Rita Ora? She was hosting and performing. It was like, did you run out of budget? You couldn't get someone else? Like, was LL Cool J busy?
We need a 2-for-1 celebrity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Times are tough for the New Year's Eve parties in New York, I guess.
No, I could never. All those fucking people having to stand there that long. And, like, there's a difference between, like, because you and I, we both, like, go to festivals and we go to concerts and all that. There is a big difference between walking around for a long time and standing still.
Yes.
And outside, in the elements, where anything could be happening.
Well, it's New Year's. It's going to suck. It's not nice out.
No, and do you know where a great place to watch the ball drop is? At fucking home.
Yeah, on TV.
Where I can go to the bathroom whenever I want.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And if I want to sit down, I can.
And if I want to wear a diaper, I can.
Yeah. You know? I'm going to choose to wear that diaper.
That's a choice.
I'm not going to be forced to.
Exactly.
Not conforming to this diaper situation.
Man.
I wear my diaper when I want. No, I could never do that. It has all the elements of things I don't like.
Yeah.
Like a whole ton of people like smushed in together. I don't mind a whole bunch of people as long as I've got like elbow room, like, you know, as long as my bubble is clear, we're good.
Yeah.
For the amount of people, but like right squished up together,
cold
outside, cold night, like during the winter, like it could be windy.
Yeah. And you know you're not getting enough drinks.
Soiled diaper.
You're not getting enough drinks.
No.
If you can't pee.
No.
Who's bringing you drinks?
And then you're just standing there frozen and sober in a fucking diaper.
Pissing yourself? Yeah. They need to reevaluate their lives.
Yeah.
So like right off the start, what's your New Year's resolution? To figure out why the fuck I just stood out in the freezing cold and shit myself in a diaper.
Yeah, because it's the freezing cold. So like if let's say you didn't wear a diaper, you just like let it free flow. Your pants are going to be frozen.
Fuck that noise.
Oh my God.
Fuck that noise.
I'm just playing it out right now, and it's awful. Like in my head,
the thought of it's awful. Yeah.
So yeah, I also watched Dick Clark. But speaking of that, did you watch Whitney Cummings?
I saw clips online.
I saw clips online too, because we didn't really have the TV on except like right for the end, and we were just having a good time. Like nobody was sitting down watching TV, kind of thing.
Yeah,
that wasn't the vibe. So I was like you, I'm only clips in it. But holy shit, the stuff she said. And then she's like, am I still on?
Yeah.
Am I still going?
That's what I saw that part where she just kept going. And like, what was his name? Who's the guy that was hosting with her? He's giving her the look. Like, ooh.
Andy Cohen and... Oh, the Anderson Cooper.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
You can just see the look on his face like, ooh, you're in trouble.
But is she? She doesn't give a shit.
Well, first of all, she's a comedian. She got hired to tell jokes, so she's telling the jokes. And
exactly.
She's said everything wild already in her career. Like she's been roasting people since 2011 or whatever.
100%.
So
and she's been straight up killing it and writing for other people as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so you hired Whitney. She's gonna say
She's
some
a
jokes.
loose cannon. Like, you're not gonna get she's no Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah.
Like, you hire Jim Gaffigan, he's
yeah.
gonna say the lines.
Yeah.
He's gonna be funny. And I love Jim Gaffigan. So, like, don't get me wrong, but that's like a PG comic. That is a safe bet.
Yeah.
Whitney Cummings, that's a wild card.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting
Who knows
what you fucking get. And you gave her the airtime and she fucking ran with it. And I loved every single second of it.
I think Whitney's hilarious.
100%.
Did you ever watch that show she had back in the day, Whitney?
Yeah.
That
with
was good,
Crystalia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good show.
That was a good show. I really enjoyed it.
And then that got canceled. And then did you ever see Undateable? Crystalia went on to have like another sitcom just after Whitney with a bunch of other people. And then she showed up as a guest star, like episode 10 or whatever. And they made a joke, like, careful, Whitney, you'll get us canceled too. And then that show like went off the air like right after that season. It's pretty funny. But she is funny.
But she created the show Two Broke Girls.
Mm-hmm.
So she's probably better off the camera. She's less likely to get canceled if she's off the camera.
She can take the time and write it down.
Because again, it's a wild card.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's nuts.
But she's awesome. I loved all of that.
Do you ever watch Chelsea Lately back in the day? It was on E! Network.
Again,
Chelsea
I wasn't like a religious watcher, but for sure I did.
She was on that show.
She's hilarious.
Quite a few times too.
One of my favorite stand-up specials is You Gone to Be Kidding Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
That's a funny one.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Loved it.
That Netflix series she did where Chelsea does things. Chelsea does drugs and all that. That's a good one too.
I'm disappointed that there's only 4.
Yeah.
I loved them.
Yeah. Bring out more.
Yeah. Yeah. They were all good.
That chick's so funny.
Except for the one. Like 3 of them stand out to me. The weed one. Was the weed one and the ayahuasca one the same one?
I feel like it was all the drugs episode.
Okay. And then. Oh man, it just left me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's funny anyway.
Happens all the time.
Do you follow her on Instagram or anything like that?
You know, I do. I
her
follow
birthday
Chelsea.
when she goes down, like she skis down a hill, like naked, smoking a joint.
Hell
She had
yeah.
her dogs with her this time, I do think.
Yes, queen.
Yeah, it was so
We
funny.
love to see it, Chelsea.
Yeah, just goes for it.
Yep. And she does, and she loves it. She's got her dog in a backpack, topless, smoking a joint, just cruising on down the ski hill.
Just loving it.
Loving life.
Happy birthday.
Hashtag jealous. Truly.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how to ski. I don't have a dog.
I don't celebrate my birthday like that, and I should start. I think I should start.
I think you should start too.
Just have to find a place that'll let me ski with my cock out.
Yeah, because like you can only do that at Chicopee once.
It's a one-time deal.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe for 40.
Maybe. You got to go out of province for that kind of stunt. You should go to Quebec. The French are much more liberal that way.
You're right.
Liberal with the nudity.
That's a good idea. Yeah, well,
Mount Tremblant, here he comes.
Stay tuned.
Road trip.
Oh, jeez. Well, what else did you get up to over the holidays?
Oh, fuck. So, in our Christmas episodes, we were talking about my mom and her delicious snacks that she makes.
Yeah.
And so, a while ago, I had sworn off popcorn because I was eating it and I chipped a tooth and I was like, no, never again. I'm not eating popcorn. But my mom, she makes like the best caramel popcorn. And I went against my better judgment and ate some and cracked a fucking tooth. Couldn't believe it. Ooh. Yes, I can, but no, I can't. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? Seriously. So, and it wasn't even her best stuff. And she'll even say that too. I'm not talking out of pocket because she'll say the same. This was not her best at all.
That sucks.
So anyway, thankfully, shout out to Elmira Family Dental and everyone who works there. They were able to get me in, but it happened on a Saturday. So then I drove all over what felt like the Tri-Cities looking for orthodontal wax, which nobody has at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11 at night. So anyway, and then I'm also doing myself no good service by Googling how much, because I know how much a crown costs because have a couple of those.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much an implant will cost. So then I did myself the disservice of Googling that.
Yeah.
Panic immediately set in.
Well, for sure, did it also tell you you're gonna like get cancer when you get it and all these other things? Anytime you Google something, you're gonna get the worst response.
Well, I'm just looking for price.
Okay.
I'm just looking for a ballpark price. After that, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going down those rabbit holes.
Yeah.
So, and I'm panicking enough about price alone. I don't need to add anything.
Right.
And so, anyway, thankfully, they had a cancellation and they got me in on the Monday.
Yeah.
And it was just a filling, thank God. And honestly, I was okay with a crown.
Yeah.
As long as it wasn't an implant. Oh my God.
Fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Oh, yeah. So again, shout out to Elmira Family Dental for hooking me up and taking such good care of me. And everyone that works there, they're great.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, so.
No. Don't even get me started on dental bullshit. I hate it all. Dental trauma. I've been there.
I went up to the front desk to pay and she's like, and so that'll be, I was like, it doesn't even matter. It wasn't a crown and it's not prepping for an implant. I don't even care how much this was.
Yeah. Just put on the
Thank
card.
you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, and insurance is covering. Yeah. Again, I don't care. Like I do, but like not in that moment.
Yeah. At that time you could have said anything and I was good to go. That's awesome.
Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, shout out to them for taking such good care of me.
And also, fuck popcorn.
Yeah, fuck pop. I'm so mad. I'm tripping over my words. Fuck popcorn forever.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying it. I mean it like fucking Sandlot style.
Fuck
forever.
Exactly.
Forever.
I've been on that train for years, maybe decades. Like, popcorn fucking sucks.
Fucking devil
What's it
kernel.
really worth to you? Oh, you want some shit in your teeth? Oh, sweet. Sign me up for that, because you tell everyone that's eating popcorn 100% of the time you got some shit in your teeth that you didn't enjoy. Mm-hmm. So starting off with that, that's annoying. Number 2, you got to eat the whole bag to fill up on it. Number 3, if you're getting into the caramel corn or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That shit is like hard every time and it'll fuck your shit up. And I'm sure that's what got you.
No, my mom, it's not. It's the kernels. My mom, she, like, her caramel corn is so, like, covered in shit. The actual popcorn itself is almost soft.
Okay.
Oh, God. It's no wonder I've gotten like this.
Yeah. It's your mom's fault.
So good. Oh.
It's your mom's fault.
Well, she didn't, if she wasn't such a good cook with such amazing, that she didn't make such amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So good.
You're too good.
Yeah, it is. It's too good, Ma.
Too good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so also during the holidays, my fan broke at home, my oscillating fan for the room. And so it broke, and so I needed a new one. And I don't want to mess up any sort of future sponsor here. So, listen to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we're that big. But if, just in case. I was going to a large orange box store. Because they had one that I really liked that was a bit bigger for a lower price kind of thing. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go down there. They've got lots. And usually, like, when I'm pre-looking to see if a store has it or whatever, I'm also checking to see where in the store. Because what I do like about this particular store is that when you look up an item, it tells you exactly where it is in the store. Yeah. Which is amazing. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. I do. So but I don't see it. So I'm not really getting it. So I'm looking, and then I finally flag down somebody. I'm like, can you show me like where this item is? Because I can't find it anywhere. So she's looking for it, and then she gets somebody else to look for it as well. And then they're like, oh, well, it's a seasonal item. And they're kind of giving me a little bit of, well, it's a seasonal item. So like, it's not readily available in stock. So like, it's either out in the back or up high and whatever. And I can ask if somebody will get one for you. And I literally said to the guy before he started any of that, I said, would it just be easier to order it online and have it shipped to me? He goes, well, if you still order it for pickup, we're still going to have to get it down. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And like, this is not a dig at the employees, because in every experience that I've had in said store, the employees have always been amazing. And I want to make that perfectly clear. The employees themselves have always been so helpful, kind, attentive, very knowledgeable, excellent. So anyway, he gets somebody to get it down. And so they have to get out a crown and block off 2 lanes to get this fucking oscillating fan down. And they had kind of been giving me the gears about how it's like out of season. And so anyway, they're like, go stand in aisle 6 and we'll be with you. And so I'm standing there, and right in front of me, portable AC units, wall mount air conditioners, portable AC units on the floor. And I'm just like, so I'm getting the business for an oscillating fan being an out of season product, but I'm standing here looking at a buttload of portable AC units. Make that make sense? Make it make sense. Like, you use an oscillating fan, you can use it throughout the year. Like, some people run hot. Like, you know, some people just want to, like, I know sometimes I'll use it in the basement when it's not moist enough down there to use my dehumidifier, but you still want to keep the air moving so that it doesn't get all dank down there or anything, a little moldy.
Getting moist down there.
Yeah. Exactly. So anyway, then because they're bringing this crown out, then they have to like block off the aisle. And so there was this man there with his 2 sons. And oh my goodness, was he very unimpressed that he and his kids had to get out of the aisle, because they're obviously looking for stuff to build a project. Ooh, you should have seen him looking at me. A lady closing down the aisle.
Yeah.
Messing up his Saturday with his kids, with his boys. But like, and so then they get the fan, they get it down. I pay for it. I leave. I get it home, missing the parts.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Honestly, I've just been so disappointed with this store. Like, how are you that big but have nothing? Like, and I've gone in for certain things and they're just like, no, we don't have any of that. And I'm just like, how and why? Yeah. This store is huge.
Yeah.
How do you have everything and have nothing? Oh my God.
Fucking Home Depot problems.
Yep.
Whoa. Well, we name dropped them. Now I know who we're talking about.
And I was so careful and delicate the whole time.
You were. Yeah. You did well. And then I just came in and just ruined it.
And I totally thought it would be me who fucked it up.
It's like the fresh concrete. And I just put a happy face in it. Oh, 2025. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sorry to ruin your story like that. But
no, listen, that was your mistake. That was not mine.
Mistake. That's true. I'll eat that one.
Oh, put that on me.
Yeah.
I want the sponsorship.
I got to get back to Home Depot. They have the little cactuses.
Yeah, they are.
A couple of my cactuses died. I had a good run there. You know, I don't know how long cactus lasts, but...
Listen, that's a very impressive skill. One I hold as well. I'm able to kill a cactus.
Yeah.
I do not have that green thumb. No, I do not.
I'm a murderer. All right, well...
Well, hang on before we go.
Yeah, hang on. I was going to say.
So we were talking about how Canada winter is Canada wintering
how
right
I just
now
shoveled
while
my
we're
ass
chatting.
out for 2 hours.
I want to do a specific shout out. So these last couple weeks, when the snow's been dumping, like, I've been super busy. I work more than one job. Like, I'm always on the go.
Yeah.
And so it's been really dumping snow, and so many times, every single time I come home after a big snow dump, my neighbor Diego and my neighbor Marlo have always made sure that our spots are shoveled, and it has just been everything to me to like rock up and see that your driveway, your spot, it's cleaned and shoveled, and you don't have to do it after a long fucking day of working 2 different jobs and all that other shit. Oh my God, it has made my life. So thank you so much, you guys. You are the best neighbors I could ask for, honestly. And don't take offense to that, Jackie. You're still up there too. But shout out to my previous Jackie. But Marlo and Diego, they take such good care of me. Best neighbors I could ask for. And I needed to make sure that was said.
Right on, Marlo and Diego.
Yep.
Shoveling.
Yep.
I need a Marlo and Diego over here for my driveway. But hey, I got it. I can do it.
Maybe
all right.
Home Depot will sponsor you for a snowblower.
Please, and hopefully we can, when I go to pick out the snowblower, you'll have it and help me get it, and there'll be no issues.
Well, I mean, I'd hate for us to miss out on an opportunity just because we didn't ask.
That's true. We do need snowblowers around here.
This is Canada.
This is Canada, and it's not, the snow keeps coming.
I need a new kitchen floor and a bathroom, so...
Oh, same.
And actually a new kitchen as well, like cupboards too.
Yeah.
Because as my mom says, and she's right, but if you're going to do the floor, then you need to replace the cupboards. You got to do the whole thing. Because my cupboards are, honestly, I think they're the original cupboards. So they're hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. So anyway, cupboards,
Yeah, cupboards, bathroom, vanity.
Home Depot,
Yeah, and not
cards.
Specifically, like Rona Home Hardware.
We need things.
We are here. We are available.
We are available.
Yeah, and it's like Optimus Prime, and I send this message to all Autobots. Yeah. We are here.
Exactly.
We are waiting.
We need new kitchen stuff.
Yeah, and a snowblower.
Yeah. Maybe
we need the stuff.
Maybe a stove. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I guess those are our New Year's goals. Get some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we should end this podcast soon, but New Year's goals, I don't do resolutions, do you?
No. Oh my God, no. No.
Yeah. So none of that here. If you want to hear that, go to some other podcast.
I have no discipline. I would love to have goals. I would love to have New Year's, whatevers. No, I don't keep them. And what am I going to do? Oh, I need to lose weight, hit the gym, get healthy like everybody else is.
Same.
And then I'm going to walk into a crowded gym on January 3rd or whatever.
Yeah.
And everybody else and their dog who's made a new resolution is going to fucking be there. And not with both of their eyes. And seeing me fucking struggle and I don't even know what to do. First of all, I'd have no idea where to start, what to do. There'd be people looking. I'd hate my life. The gym will be as packed as it's ever going to be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going home.
Wait till February.
Yeah, exactly. Wait till February at least. And yeah, kudos to the people who are doing dry January. I am not.
That's insane.
Good for you.
Yeah, you're going to save so much money and you'll feel so good about yourself, but I'm not doing it.
No.
Nah.
I'm not going to feel good about myself.
Yeah.
And not drinking's not going to change that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just going to make it worse.
Yeah. Truly.
Yeah, so no New Year's resolutions here. No dry January. We're just
no, and
keep doing what we're doing here.
Yeah, if somebody asked me to do dry January, I'd be okay, how dry are we talking? I need to know exactly what the specifications are so that I can get as absolutely close to the line as I can without going over until my willpower breaks that I pretend that I have. Yeah. And then
it's over.
And then
it was all for nothing.
The rails are fucking off.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, the first pod of 2025.
Yeah, more to come.
Crazy that we're here.
We'll keep making them. You keep listening.
Yeah, and
let us know.
Put out your comments, your questions, your topics, whatever. Yeah, send it our way.
We'll take a shot at whatever, clearly.
Yeah, exactly. Clearly.
Well, let's hit the music.
The outros. Bye.